Welcome back, everybody, to the GGBL. Postseason action underway here tonight. Game number 1s. I will get you guys game 2s and possible game 3s next Friday. So make sure you're tuning back here on the channel to take a look at who will advance to the divisional series in each respective league. So first, we've got the Orlando Sun Sox and the Miami Moonshots. Here's Stacy Banks Hayward facing off against Cesar Borgia, two custom players, and Borgia will lose this battle, unfortunately. So Banks Stacy Hayward is on base with an error from Cesar Borgia. You will also get a stolen base, and that throw from Palazzo was actually on time, but it was a little short. So PJ Sparbori comes up. Karros out there in right field cannot make the play. It's off the wall. Cash Fortuna luckily played his position perfectly. Here comes the throw from the relay, Josh Adams. They're not going to score the run, but Sparbori does get an extra base hit that's going to lead up the next batter, Satchel Michaels, right down the first base line. That should score 2 runs. Here comes the throw from right fielder Karros. Satchel Michaels is gunned out, but that's why they paid to go get a guy like Satchel Michaels. They love his bat. He's going to be sandwiched right in between the first 2 starters. He's looking to be like the 3rd guy in that rotation, and I think they're loving it, how he's coming through so far, giving them a 2-0 lead. Let's jump here to the bottom of the 3rd inning. PJ Sparbori, yet again, it looks like he's got Cesar Borgia's number. 1-0 pitch. Sparbori goes 4-12. First home run of the postseason, first home run in general of the postseason, as this is the first game on tap. How about the second home run of the postseason? A 3-run homer from Jesse Vogel. 6-0, and that one was even further. 437-foot bomb off of Cesar Borgia, and guys, that will do it. Top 9th, Josh Adams is up. Little ground ball here to third base. Over to second, back over to first. This game is over, and the Moonshots will get a playoff victory. That's not happened very often. In fact, I don't think it's ever happened. I think this is the first time that they've ever been to the postseason. Again, I got to check my stats. I wish I knew it going into this. I guess I should have been a little bit more prepared. But 3 hits from Mikey Porter. I didn't show those hits because they didn't score any runs. You know, Borgia, 5 earned runs against him. 1 coming off an error, apparently. And a couple strikeouts for him. Home runs for Sparbori and Vogel, and that was the deciding factor. Brad Battle was pretty good as well, 7 1/3 and 6 strikeouts. So let's now jump here to an interesting matchup. I like the other matchups across the wild card more so than this one, although I'm kind of rooting for Wisconsin just because they've never been to the postseason. They finally have been able to clinch. But this has got an interesting layer to it. Of course, Washington, former champions. Chris Peterson, one of the best pitchers in the GGBL, going up against Villafuerte here. He's had himself an incredible season, and he's got some incredible defense from Jimbo Crawford. Oh, baby, the big man getting down low, getting down and dirty. There you go. Nice play, baby. He's got some finesse to his game, the big guy at third base. Full count pitch here in the top of the 2nd with 1 down. We got Tyson Cobb, who was traded from, actually, he was signed as a free agent, He elected not to come back to St. Louis. He elected to be a free agent, and Washington loves the fact that they've got him in their dark green, neon green uniform. Tyson Cobb, again, he does it with the bat. He does it with the glove as well. Holding on to that 1-0 lead. Chris Peterson loves that. He's going to strike out Jimbo Crawford here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still bottom 4. We get another strikeout. That's Matt Justice. He's going to get 2 of the big right-handed hitters for the Maples. Can he get a 3rd? He will. Aiden Oliver goes down as well. That's now an out in the 5th inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 1-0 game. Dallas Blitz goes down. So all these right-handed hitters, he's got a bunch of Ks on him. 3-0 pitch here to Tyson Wright. That's going to be a fly out. So Peterson is through 6 innings of shutout baseball. And that is all she wrote for the Wisconsin Maples. That game is over. It is 1-0 for game number 1. Pitching dominant matchup, but it was the solo home run, the one mistake by Villafuerte that cost the Maples the game. They actually had 8 hits. That's what's crazy to me. They had 8 hits in this game, but they could not find the one to make it count. They had runners on base. They had runners in scoring position, but they could not find a way. So Tyson Cobb, the big blow. He actually had 2 hits of the 3. Chris Peterson, of course, had an incredible game, shutting down this right-handed heavy lineup for the Maples. Let's now turn our attention now here to OKC, the Cyclones, against the Columbus Cardinals. This is an interesting matchup, too, because both of these teams have won a Gold Series in the last 5 seasons that we've had this league going. Junior Rivera, big piece of that, but you can see that his ERA this season has not been where he wants it to be. 5 ERA, 5+ ERA, losing record, and then you flip it over here to Devin McDreamy, 15-5, but he's in a little bit of trouble here with the Cardinals trying to muster up some offense here in the first inning. That's an error by DeAndre Clayton. We actually saw this in a live stream. Clayton at shortstop, throwing error. He's going to make another one here, and I think it's just because the ump got in the way. He didn't know, like, hey, man, I got to throw this ball, so whether you're in the way or not, like, you might get drilled. And I think that probably threw him off. The umpire was not in the right position, and it cost Oklahoma City a run. Junior Rivera gets a strikeout here on a big hitter, Braden Leroy. That's the first out of the second inning. Let's go with 2 outs here. 1-2 pitch, and that is a nasty-looking knuckleball. Going to get Ken Jordan looking. Strike 3. Bottom third, Riley Barr. Base hit down the line. Here comes the runner around third base. They will score another run. It is now 2-0 Columbus. And they got to find a way. The Cyclones have to find a way to deliver a comeback here. Maybe Braden Leroy can make the play. He cannot. Will they send the runner? They won't. It will be bases juiced with 2 outs. And Diego Lopez back up the middle. It's a disastrous inning here for the Cyclones. Here comes the throw from Catfish all the way home, but the run will score. And again, Columbus piles it on. It is 4-0. And guys, that will end up doing it here in the ball game. Simeon Karev, last batter, 0-1 pitch. Janiel Rivera, ground ball to Will Till, makes the throw over to first, and Janiel Rivera delivers a 9-inning shutout. Unbelievable performance. Who would have guessed that? The dude had over a 5 ERA all season long, and he comes out and delivers a 9-inning gem. 3 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. He was amazing. He was simply amazing. He definitely deserves to be the player of the game. So let's take a look at the box score here real quick. And again, not a lot of offense for the Cyclones. They're going to have to find a way to regroup, come back in game number 2, or else they're facing elimination right now. They got to find a way here, or their season is toast. And they had a really good season, all things considered. So now let's head out to probably the most interesting matchup of the bunch, because Seattle and Richmond, we know the history between these two clubs. They got a little rivalry thing going on here, and we've got a good pitching matchup. Henry Fukumori, negative record, 9-12 this season, over a 4 ERA, and then you go to SHEVCHUCK, who just shoves. He's like Shove. I'm going to call him Shove, Mr. Shove. 2-2 pitch here to Ricky Holberman, former teammates. He's going to strike him out, and there's your thumbnail. 1-2 pitch here. Fukumori will get Walker Lettieri. Nice job. 0-2 pitch here to Liam Murphy. He's going to get him as well. So it seems like through the first 2 innings, we've got ourselves a pitching duel. Oof, 3 strikeouts there for Fukumori. 3 strikeouts now for SHEVCHUCK. Make it 4 strikeouts. He's going to get Scotty G. Gonzalez goes down. 2-2 pitch here to Kobayashi. He's going to swing right through the fastball. Hit about 91 miles an hour here, so Fukumori changing speeds effectively. Little ground ball here to Ricky Holberman. Toss over to second. Gonzalez back over to first. Actually, that was Benny Blanco that started that. I'm so used to Holberman being at third. They've actually swapped spots here at the corners for this ballgame. Nice play by Benny Blanco. 7 strikeouts now for Fukumori. We're going to jump here to the bottom of the 5th inning as Gonzalez strikes out yet again. So it seems like SHEVCHUCK'S got his number. That's 5 Ks for SHEVCHUCK. Still nothing game. Joshua Tora taking that one looking. 8 strikeouts through 5 2/3. 91 pitches. Benny Blanco, nice play. Beautiful throw on the run over to Ricky at first base. I got that call right. 1-2 pitch slider. Going to get Kingston Mondesir, and that's 6 strikeouts now for SHEVCHUCK, and he again pitches another scoreless 6th. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Gabriel Oakes striking out. Fukumori and SHEVCHUCK still out there. They are going hard on these lineups here. Bottom 7, that's 7 strikeouts now for Shevchuk, as he's going to get both the most dangerous hitters of this good boys lineup in Hoberman and Benny Blanco. Here's a line drive base hit from Kobayashi right past Domingo Mejia. I'm not sure how he didn't catch that baseball, but that hit will do it. So manager comes out, says, Fukumori, great job. Tip the cap. You owe it here to the fans, giving you all the extra little adrenaline pumping through those veins. And they're going to call on Gene Slaughter to come through, and I'm not feeling this one too much, guys. He's got over a 4 ERA in relief. I'm not feeling it. He draws a walk here for Seiko Ichiman. Next batter up is Clayton Hall, and he's squaring to bunt. Oh, one pitch. Squares to bunt, and Benny Blanco makes the play. What a beautiful play on defense here, but the job is done. The runners have moved over, so we are going to intentionally walk Avante Duckworth. He's gone 3 for 3 so far in the game, and then Josho Tora could be making us pay. Kingston Montesor chasing back at the wall at the warning track will make the catch, so perhaps some disaster avoided. That would probably be the best situation for a ball in play for Richmond at that stage. We do get a ground ball here. Gonzalez makes the play. That's the final out of the 8th inning. But guys, we are down 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. And now with a runner on second base, Domingo Mejia comes through with a base hit up the middle. We will tie this game up. Mejia will take second. So we are still threatening here in the bottom of the 8th. What a job by Domingo Mejia. He made that little defensive miscue. You, again, would have thought maybe he should have made that play on the line drive. Probably cost us that rally there, cost us that 1 run. Montesor will ground out. We're going to jump here to the top of the 9th. 2-0 pitch to Kobayashi. He's really turned it on in his last couple of bats. Here's a deep drive. Quevedo giving chase at the wall, and it's just going to sneak over. It's a 2-run bomb by Kobayashi, and maybe, just maybe, we left Gene Slaughter in a little too long. We've got options in that bullpen, and we just did not decide to use them here. Thinking of guys like Velo with Hector Varnando, right? The rookie. You've got Jonathan Piazza back there, too. You got Skarsgård, who could give you like 2 innings. But instead, it's 3-1, and we got work to do here in the bottom of the 9th. So Chris Addison gets on with a base hit. Cortez strikes out Ricky Hoberman. He has not been good in game number 1. Benny Blanco, how about you? Ground ball, double play possibility. Clayton Hall throws it back to Seiko, but he bobbles it. We're still going to call Chris Addison out. That's the right call. We still have a chance here to tie the game up with a home run, but Clifford Durham, base hit, hard knock, right past shortstop. Here we go, guys. 2 outs. Samuel Wilson stepping up. 2-2 pitch, maybe a 3-run bomb. No dice. Changeup from Cortez. He fooled him. Got him out in front. That's your ball game. Seattle will go up 1-0 in the series. They only need 1 more win, but it's going to be a tough one because it's all in Richmond. We got the next 2 games in Richmond, of course. Game 3 if necessary. So the revenge of Alexei Shevchuk. He slice and dice those good boy hitters up tonight. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 1 walk, 1 earned, 2 hits given up, 8 strikeouts, and our offense just could not find a way. They couldn't figure him out. On the other side, you got Fukumori, 9 strikeouts today, 1 earned run through 7 innings pitched. The thing with Richmond, guys, pitching-wise, doesn't matter. Gameplay, sim, we're dominant in that. I don't know what it is. We just find a way with our pitching. But our offense is so anemic in gameplay that it gives the other team an opening because we can't score. We have a really big problem with scoring in gameplay. So I don't know what that is, but we got to figure it out. Whether it's a lineup shakeup, whether it's moving Hoberman from 3 to 2, whether that's moving Kingston out of the leadoff spot, I don't know what it is. But in simulation, these guys come through. All right, so guys, next time I see you will be on Friday night for game number 2s and game number 3s. So we got Washington up 1-0. You got Miami as a winner. You got OKC that's down. They're fighting, they're scratching and clawing. And then, of course, you got Richmond down 1-0 to Seattle. So, guys, I will see you next Friday. That's got a little asterisk on it because I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting a little bit sick. So I updated the Discord here to let you guys know. Kind of my intention is to get a video out by Friday. So a little Black Friday GGBL action Of course, Thursday, I definitely want to try to get myself feeling right, feeling better, because I don't want to miss out on Thanksgiving dinner. I don't want to be sick and not have to go hang out with my family, watch some Lions football, right? So I don't want that to happen, obviously. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that I'm healthy and ready to go. But as a little asterisk there, I might not be able to post this on Friday because of my health right now. So I'm just getting a little sick. I don't know if it's a flu or what, or it's a little cold. Not sure what's going on. But either way, I'm going to take steps so we can take care of that, knock that thing out, and get this thing ready for Friday. So guys, hang in there with me. We'll get through the postseason. We'll get into season number 7 here before you know it. And that's all I got here tonight. So leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, because I won't talk to you guys before then through video format. I'll talk to you in Discord for sure. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.